Joshua had served Israel for well over 40 years at this point. When they finally come to Shiloh, they cast lots to divide the land and decide what tribe is going to go where. And you would think after all that Joshua has been through, of having been despised and rejected when he gave the true report, of having to experience the trials of Israel's disobedience over and over again, and having to wander and live in tents for 40 years, you would think that he would be right in requesting and getting whatever land he wanted. And he did get the land that he wanted, but he went last when it came to divvying it out. And the place that he got was not the most accessible or beautiful. It wasn't the biggest. It wasn't the best. But he didn't complain. He took it. He was satisfied with it, and he built it. I think this has so many lessons for us. I think one of the biggest things I want to take away is that even though Joshua had been sojourning for over 40 years, at this point, I don't believe that he thought his sojourn was completely over. In Hebrews, the author interrupts his dialogue early in chapter 11, talking about the patriarchs and that they had all died in faith, but had not received the promise. But they were desiring a better, and that is a heavenly country. I think that Joshua can be referred to there. And later on in the chapter, after Joshua is mentioned, and a bunch of other people are mentioned, it goes on to say that all those have obtained a good testimony through faith, but they did not receive the promise. They're still waiting for the promise. They're still resting, waiting for Christ to return. So even though Joshua went through so much, his eyes were still on the heavenly country and on a soon coming Savior. And for us, we are closer than when we first believed. So are we looking for that heavenly country? And is our citizenship in that heavenly country?